Welcome back to another video, 4 days until I start my 2022 competitive season. So it's a big one today. As I always say, it's always a fucking big one. Now I'm closing into the prep and I've just got my diet through from AJ and I've looked at it and I've gone, oh fucking hell, like times are gonna change now. I'm starting to realize the food that I'm on, I need to start appreciating over the next 4 days because it's fucking slashed starting from Monday. So these sessions now, when I tell you, they fucking count. They really count. So in this session today, I'm gonna be a fucking melt. No one's gonna approach me. Don't look like I'm talkative. I'm gonna be a loud fucker. I'm gonna train with my heart on my sleeve. And that's how we're gonna fucking do it. And I absolutely love it. And it's time. It's fucking time. So we're in for a push. I forgot my logbook at home, tragic. So I've actually wrote it down on my notes. So maybe I hate being on my phone. People ask me why don't I use like an app for my sort of phone. I actually appreciate going on writing down on a piece of paper, you know? Because other than that, when do I ever write? Very rarely do I write in a notebook at all. So it's a skill of writing on a piece of paper, you know? Come on guys. Cuff laterals to begin with. Gym shot press, incline Smith, prime lateral, prime pec deck, straight arm, press down, skull crush, and some abs to finish. I think I might have recorded this session the first time I was up here, so it will be interesting to see where my strength was then to where it is now. And I know full well this session I'm gonna hit fucking PBs with absolutely everything, because the way I see it is I've controlled the last 48 hours, the last 24 hours in fact, I've controlled absolutely everything from my sleep, from my hydration, from my meal timings, from absolutely everything that I've done. So I know going into this session, I'm gonna fucking progress today. And that's why you see so many people, they half-heart about, they wonder why they're not making progression. But I ask them, what are you doing in the past 24 hours? Oh, you know, missed out on sleep, fucking meals, hydration off. No wonder, you know, if you treat this shit like part-time, you're gonna get part-time results. You train like you're full-time, you mean business outside the gym when you're behaving full-time, whatever, you'll get the full-time results. So I'm here to fucking bring it. I'll show you what I'm looking like afterwards because I'm 184.5 pounds, literally 41.5 pounds above stage weight. The heaviest I've weighed in about 4 years. So I'm excited to show you what I look like, and you can be the judge as to whether I have 40 pounds to come off this year. You be the fucking judge. So enough waffling from me, because I'm fucking sick of it. Let's get fucking training, Geordie boy. Come on, son. I'm on it today. I'm fucking on it. I actually took a photo of how AJ set this up the other day on cuff laterals because it felt better the way I was originally set up. So I always take photos and kind of write down what pin it was, the setup, just so next time I come in, it's the exact same. Little tip actually. So sometimes the cuffs never sit right on your forearms or wrists. Just get your wrist wraps, apply them, they'll sit comfortably on the wrist wrap, no problems at all. It doesn't slide out. Because when you're doing your set and it fucking slides down, it's like, it just puts you off. So just wear these, you'll be all right. You know the warm-ups are going good when you're pumped to shit from just curling 4 fucking kilos. Pump is good today, boy. Warming up with intent, not just fucking going through the motions like this, like some fucking twats. Curl, contract, attitude. Okay, today's gonna be a good day. We're gonna fucking bring it. That's what I tell myself in my head, out loud. Don't go into this, oh, I'm feeling weak today, so that means I'm gonna regress. Shut the fuck up, man. Simple exercise. We're aiming for the corners of the room. So that corner over there, that corner over there. Much better setup. I like that setup. Hey, pocket, right? Yep. Woohoo. Pumped. Good start. Don't chase numbers on this. Chase the feel. Because you'll be fucking just moving away from A to B. Just stand there staring at myself in the mirror. Like thinking, you cunt. You fucking, you see you, dickhead. I'm in such an angry mood. Just chill, okay? Don't need to get so aggressive. And again. Partials. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, you fucker. Good catch. That ISO hold at the end, like, just blows up them delts. Like, now I'm fucking pumped. So like I said to begin with, realistically, how much are you gonna stimulate from doing like a 30, 40 kilo side lateral raise with a dumbbell? Probably not much. You know, this muscle is like this, it's fucking tiny. So if you could just really think about isolating it, getting a good pump, getting some blood flow in there. Honestly, I think that's probably been one of the biggest factors as to why my delts have progressed. I've got quite round delts, which I'm quite fortunate for, but I definitely contributed towards not just flinging weight from A to B, just being very controlled of it, getting a good pump, doing some variety of rep ranges, so from 8 to 20 reps, double drop sets, fucking partials, isometric holds, all of those have massively contributed towards it. Now onto the fun stuff, the big boy presses. Warming up. So jumping between like the pec deck and warming up on this, just because in the past I've struggled to connect with my chest, and I found just going onto a pec deck, doing some light work, some light isolation stuff, just to sort of build my mind muscle connection. So when it comes to using like a pressing movement, I'm actually thinking about using my chest rather than just pushing. I'm just warming up now. I'm just thinking about, what I'm thinking about is actually locking in, and then when I'm pressing, I'm actually pushing myself back into the seat. So any sort of pressing machine that you use, just think about pushing yourself back as you press. It just keeps your scapula locked in. You just think about shortening that pec. So the range of motion might be a little bit shorter, but then again, you're shortening the pec fully, which is obviously the goal. Always record the sets leading up to your working set, just to make sure everything looks good. You know, because like I said in previous videos, we visualize how it's done on our head. 99% of the time, it's completely different on camera. So just record those important warm-up sets. Feels good, which at the moment it does. It looks good, which I already know. Perfect. Get into that working set. You know you're going to progress. You have no reason not to progress when you know everything's fucking spot on. Because I've done this so many times, I already know what the warm-up set's going to look like. And those 3 plates, I think last time I recorded with Gaz, I was doing 3.5 plates and it was moving like a fucking, like my nan. I just did 3 plates then, it's moving like a fucking predator in a fucking kid's school. Quick, fast. done that better. I don't know why the fuck I just, because normally what I do when I get out of the hole is I just press it, but then I decided to get out of the hole, hold it there, then press. Why the fuck did I do that? 2. What? You butter. Yeah. 12. One more. Come on. Take that. Much better set. Feels good. Just making sure setup's all correct before I go into adding crazy amounts of it. So I might actually sometimes do like for now I've just done obviously a plate aside. I might just do that again just to make sure the setup's okay. So make sure you're always taking your time with these sort of things. I say it before, like if you train with me and you're 6'1" and I'm 5'6", the setup is going to be completely different because we have different limb lengths, different torso lengths, whatever it might be. So if you are training with someone, don't just fucking do the same setup as matey boy who's 60 pounds heavier than you and fucking 6'2". It's not going to work. So yeah, just take your time warm-ups. Yeah. And again. That was fucking annoying. In that last rep, I pushed against this and I fucking moved it, didn't I? So it threw me off. But that's all-time PB again. Never done that. 5 kilos up, 2 reps down, but it's just touching new weights. And every time you touch a new weight, sometimes the first time around is always extremely heavy, but then the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. And then all of a sudden next week, I've gone from 5 reps to 7 reps just because I've adapted to that new weight. So sometimes just remember that when you are touching new weights, it might feel heavier than what it should feel like, but the more you do it, the better it gets. Happy with that. These 1.25 plates, you only use them if you're natural. Like, natural bodybuilders know about these little biscuits. Just like my willy. Come on, you little prick. That can fuck off. Oof. 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 10. 1. 2. Fuck off. I knew I wouldn't get that last one, but I thought I'd go for it. That's 2.5 kilos up, 1 rep down. Bosh, that's all you need to take. I'll make sure next time I'll get that fucking rep, that's for sure. Because that sort of stuff pisses me off. Single arm, prime, lateral raise. 2 sets of 8 to 12 with a double drop set at the end, just chasing that sort of metabolic stress, blood flow into the muscle. If you're using a prime machine, I'm gonna be loading it in pin number 5, which is the beginning to sort of mid-range. As I've got obviously fatigue throughout the session, you know, I've done by compound work, I've done isolation from my side delt. Doesn't make sense for me to overload it in the end range where I'm struggling to get it short. I'd rather struggle at the beginning, and then as I hit that peak contraction, the tension almost comes off a little bit. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck. Felt that. Always make sure you have a little bit of rest as well between each arm. Don't go straight into it. So about 30 seconds is what I usually recommend. Just because it makes sense, you know, you fatigue one side, don't expect to be, you know, matching or even progressing the other side if you're just going straight into it. I'm actually going to be facing the other way for this second set, just to see how it feels. Don't get me wrong, the other side feels okay, but I just want to see if I can keep my arm a little bit straighter on this particular set by facing the other way. Oh yeah, much better. That again. Oh. Two, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. I'm fucking sweating off a side lateral raise. What the fuck is going on? You know them pumps where you just cannot move because you're like this, fucking sitting there crippled. Really try it. Like I said, just chase. My side delt volume is so high that, you know, such a little muscle, it can recover very, very quickly. So these double drop sets, these isometric holds, these pauses, whatever it might be, you know, fucking do them. It really makes a difference. I am fucked. So I'm loading it in the length and range. Just makes sense because obviously your pec is the weakest in its length and range. So obviously for me, I want to overload the muscle there, and as I'm trying to get it short, I want to obviously make it a little bit easier for myself as I'm starting to fatigue now. Getting it short is going to be the hardest, but overloading it where it's its weakest makes sense. So that is pin number 5 on the prime pec deck, and you'll be surprised, no fucking D handles. This is the only pec deck that I don't use any D handles on. It's that good of a pec deck, it's the best. 104.3 for 11. Really? Maybe I did. Come on! Oh, you fucker. Fuck's sake. Match reps, I think. Yeah, match reps, but how it felt better. I noticed I went a little bit deeper in the range of motion, I wasn't doing that before, so take that into consideration, I guess. But these sort of stuff, like isolation stuff, like don't be always chasing the logbook numbers every single time. How does it feel? Back to the side lateral raise. Does it feel good? Does my chest feel like it's risen off? Yes, it does. So sometimes just relax from the logbook numbers. I've even got clients they've been so focused on tracking logbook numbers, this and that I've actually told them, look, don't bother tracking your logbook numbers, just go through how it feels. What do you look like after the set? Is it pumped? It takes some stress away from just always want to progress logbook numbers when sometimes it's just not going to happen. Come on! One. Ooh. 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 Done again. Yes. Come on, finish that chest off, boy. Finish that fucking chest off. Oh, I feel butters. Fucking look grim as well. My chest is fucking cream crackered, boy. And that's how your chest should feel after a pec deck with a double drop set. So usually with drop sets, I drop about 30-40% of the load each time. And I try and aim for like 8 to 10 reps on a drop set. I think that's acceptable rather than overshooting it or undershooting it. About 30-40%, 8 to 10 reps. Fucked. Cool. Elbows tucked. Just don't need to, just stay here, fixed. What you need to do. Basic, don't need to explain it really. My triceps are fucked. What I'm going to do next is a skull crush, very similar to this on the prime. I implemented it last week and it felt fucking unreal. The only problem is I need to grab someone to actually pass me the bar because it's a little bit too far. It looks like I can do it myself. So I'm fucking clever like that. Well, it weren't hard, was it? If you want big triceps, Do your overhead presses, do your skull crushers. Too many people do too many tricep press downs, which is great. But if you want, especially in your front double bicep, rear double bicep, you want that fucking hang in the arms, that's where the overhead presses come into play. So always in your training, do an overhead press, 100%. You may notice the range of motion shorter, but I'm just thinking about bringing my elbows to my hips and just breathing is really important as well. I can do that. It's just I felt fucking booky going back, man. I thought I was going to fall off. Fucking hell. Okay, what I've identified since doing that, one, I'm fucking weak as shit at that. I was 12 with my body weight. And two, the stretch in my abs. Holy fuck. That is fucking disgusting. I think I've put planks to doing that shit. Fucking hell. I was only 10 as well. It's embarrassing.
Good. Get up a bit more. Yeah. Look straight ahead. Don't tense it. Don't tense it. Relax it. Tense this. Put all your weight on your front foot. Relax this because you need to be able to push. Yeah. And then push that. Yeah. Can you see? Look at that little bit now. Get that little bit extra at the bottom. So just drag it in like your eye locked in. Yeah. Sit on the glute as well. Nice. And if you can, slightly tense your glute and it'll just drop the hand at the top. Bang. Yeah. Maybe tight flex to rotate a bit more. Yeah. Nice. Get elbows up a little higher. Yes. Midsection's fucking even better again. I know you just done abs, but fuck me.
There's no 40 pounds to come off this.
No. Fuck man, you must be feeling good. Ab and thigh. Ab and thigh in off season. Fuck me.
That is 41. My lowest weight on prep was 143.6 and 184.4 this morning. So as you can see, I'm 41 pounds up. And I still have a tiny little bit of abs, so it'll be interesting to see kind of how much needs to come off throughout this prep. Obviously I need to be underneath 154 pounds, especially in the BNBF. UKDFBA doesn't matter as such, because I know I'm going to be a short class bodybuilder. But you be the judge. No way I've got 40 pounds to come off, that's for sure. So that concludes that push session, and that concludes the off season for me. It's been 2.5 years of me being in off season. We've gone through lockdown, We've gone through sneaking into gyms. We've gone from being able to train normally. You know, it's been one fucking journey, that's for sure. And the only thing I always say to people is that if you want to progress, it's just that continuous progression. So look at where I was 2 years ago to where I am now. Look at the self-development, look at the progress, look at not only just progress in physique-wise, but progress in business and stuff like that. And it's just always steps forward to be better and better. So that is it. And the next time you'll see me, I'll be hopefully a bit leaner in the cheeks. Honestly, I'm a good-looking fucking lad now, but when I'm 10, 15 pounds lighter, I'm a fucking stud. Literally the best looking lad in this gym, 100%. Still am now, but even better. So I'll be looking forward to seeing some sucked in cheeks and looking like I'm a fucking homeless tramp and sitting on pillows because my glutes are so fucking sore. So it's gonna be good. I hope you follow the journey. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below belt if you've watched the whole thing. I shall see you guys in the contest prep. Let's fucking bring it. Yeah, man.